Your body operates on approximately 24-hour cycles governed by molecular clocks in virtually every cell. These circadian rhythms regulate metabolism, hormone production, immune function, cellular repair, and countless other processes. When these rhythms become disrupted, which happens increasingly with age, the consequences for health and longevity are profound. The master clock sits in the suprachiasmatic nucleus of the brain, synchronized primarily by light exposure hitting the retina. This master clock then coordinates peripheral clocks throughout the body. The elegant orchestration of these rhythms allows your body to anticipate and prepare for daily challenges, ramping up cortisol before you wake, preparing digestive enzymes before meals, initiating repair processes during sleep. With aging, circadian rhythms become less robust. The amplitude of these oscillations decreases, rhythms become less synchronized between different tissues, and people become more vulnerable to circadian disruption. This contributes to sleep problems in older adults but also affects metabolic health, immune function, and potentially cancer risk. Light exposure is the most powerful circadian synchronizer. Getting bright light exposure, preferably sunlight, first thing in the morning provides a strong time cue that sets your circadian rhythm. We're talking about at least 10 to 30 minutes of light exposure at 1000 lux or higher. Evening light exposure, particularly blue light from screens, delays circadian rhythms and should be minimized. Meal timing acts as a secondary Zeitgeber or time cue. Your peripheral clocks in the liver, pancreas, and other metabolic tissues respond strongly to when you eat. Time-restricted eating, where you consolidate food intake into a consistent window each day, can strengthen circadian rhythms. Most research suggests a 10 to 12-hour eating window with the first meal coming a few hours after waking. Exercise timing matters too. Morning or early afternoon exercise strengthens circadian rhythms, while intense evening exercise can delay them. The effects on clock gene expression have been measured in multiple studies. Sleep-wake consistency is foundational. Going to bed and waking up at consistent times, even on weekends, maintains circadian alignment. The research shows that social jet lag, the mismatch between work week and weekend sleep schedules, is associated with metabolic dysfunction and health problems. Supplements can support circadian health. Melatonin, taken in low doses, 0.3 to 1 milligram, about 2 hours before desired sleep time, can help synchronize rhythms. Magnesium supports sleep quality and may help with circadian timing. Vitamin D impacts circadian gene expression and is important for maintaining robust rhythms. Shift work represents an extreme circadian challenge. While ideally avoided, shift workers can mitigate damage through strategic light exposure, meal timing, and careful sleep management. But let's be honest, permanent night shift work fundamentally conflicts with human circadian biology and carries real health costs. Here's what troubles me about the current circadian health discussion. It's often presented as if perfect adherence is required. In reality, occasional circadian disruption is manageable. It's chronic, sustained misalignment that causes problems. One late night or early morning won't derail your health. It's pattern that matters. There's also individual variation in chronotype. Some people are genuine early birds, others night owls. While everyone needs circadian consistency, the specific timing should align with your natural tendencies where possible. A practical protocol includes establishing consistent sleep-wake times within a 1-hour window, getting bright light exposure within an hour of waking, consolidating eating into a 10 to 12-hour window, avoiding bright light, especially blue light, in the 2 hours before bed, timing exercise for morning or early afternoon, and considering low-dose melatonin if needed for circadian alignment. Track your circadian health through sleep quality, energy patterns, and metabolic markers. The goal is strengthening the amplitude and consistency of your natural rhythms.